Hello and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. Today we're going to be taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. We know that Kansas City is a great team. They have been to 4 of the last 5 Super Bowls and have won 3 of them, including winning the last 2. This past year in the regular season, they finished with the second best record in the NFL, right behind us. They currently have a 16-game win streak going, and we have an 18-game win streak going. So it's a matchup between the 2 hottest teams, the 2 best teams in the NFL, with a Super Bowl appearance on the line. We did beat the Chiefs all the way back in week 2, winning 41-39, a very high-scoring game where our defense just didn't show up, but this was before we had Xavier Howard at cornerback. Lucky for us, our offense went off in that one. Dwight Devine threw for 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, just 1 pick. He was very efficient doing so. Joe Scott had a great game as well, 8 catches, 134 yards, and a touchdown. Damian Willis, 15 carries, 86 yards, averaging nearly 6 yards per carry, and a rushing touchdown. Hopefully our offense can do the same thing again. The Chiefs' offense on the season, it ranks 2nd in points per game, right behind us. They have the number 1 pass offense, the number 11 rush offense. Their starting quarterback is, of course, the superstar, X-Factor 99 overall Patrick Mahomes, who is a true do-it-all quarterback that can make any throw and is mobile. And it's a big reason why he is probably going to win the MVP. I mean, just look at these stats. He led the NFL in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and in completion percentage. Some great news for us is that Eric Hauser, the Chiefs' number 1 wide receiver, and maybe the top playmaker in the entire NFL, is going to be out with a dislocated shoulder. The former Heisman winner led the NFL in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns, so it's a huge loss. But I'm not going to feel bad for this Chiefs team. They still have Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Zach Pascal, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, A.J. Dillon as their backup running back, and their 3rd-string running back is Juan Maxwell, a star dev running back. So this Chiefs team, it's absolutely loaded, and it's also great up front. I mean, look at this offensive line. They just do not have a weakness on offense. I can see why we gave up 39 points to this Chiefs offense all the way back in week 2, but we didn't have Xavier Howard that time. Hopefully he could be the difference maker in this one. Now the Chiefs defense, it is 5th in points per game allowed, 10th against the pass, and 3rd against the run. They do have a trio of very good pass rushers up front, Frank Clark, Chris Jones, and Fletcher Cox, that we're going to have to deal with. You can see the rest of the Chiefs defense here. They actually do have a weakness on defense, and it's their linebacking core. We were able to take advantage of that back in week 2 by hitting Joe Scott for a ton of catches and yards, and we also ran it a lot with Willis, who had a very efficient day, so we'll see if we can do the exact same thing again. If this Chiefs team wasn't scary enough already, they have Harrison Butker at kicker, who is in range anytime he's across midfield. I mean, he drilled that 65-yarder in Houston against us back in week 2. We got a press conference here. They are asking us if we can end the Chiefs win streak. Well, we're not going to insult them. We know they are a great team, but we will be confident in our own team. And it looks like that answer is going to give the Chiefs plus 10 break tackle, play rec, and tackle for this game. But we're exuding confidence, and we're going to get the exact same boost, so I guess they just offset each other. So we have the goal to snap the streak, to beat the Chiefs, to steal their momentum, and advance onto the Super Bowl. And I'm sure the Chiefs have the exact same goal in mind. Let's get into this AFC Championship game and see who is going to advance onto the Super Bowl. The Houston Texans begin with possession. It will be Joe Scott on the right side, making a catch on 1st down and picking up a 1st down with a gain of 17, exactly the way you want to start this game if you're the Houston offense. Here's Willis left side, and he's up across midfield, a gain of 10 on the play. 2nd and inches. It's Willis again. He'll get tripped up by his own lineman and be touched down with a 1st down and a gain of 4. Here's Willis's 3rd straight carry, and he'll be brought down in the open field, another gain of 4. Judy in motion on 3rd and 6. Devine running out of time. He'll have to check this one down. That is Willis reaching out near the 1st down. They're going to say he did not get it, and that's going to bring up 4th and 1. Houston's going to keep the offense on the field on 4th and short. An early gamble in this AFC Championship game. It is Leonard Fournette on the left side. He'll get the 1st down to keep the drive going. 2nd and 10. Vine is going to go right side. That is Joe Scott. His 2nd catch on the drive. It's a 1st down up to the 19. Now the Houston offense in the red zone. A quick throw left side. KJ Hamler. He'll be brought down a gain of 6. 3rd and 3. Adams in motion. A fake to Willis. Divine's going to flip it back left. That is CJ Ham all alone, and he'll take it into the end zone to put the Houston Texans on the board 7-0 in this first quarter. They had everybody moving right except for CJ Ham, and it was an easy decision for Divine to just flip it out there for a touchdown. Houston's opening drive was 12 plays, 77 yards, and it used up over 4.5 minutes of game clock as Kansas City has their first possession. Mahomes under some pressure. He'll go deep down the field. A man behind the defense. That is Tyreek Hill. He'll make the catch at the 15 and be brought down inside the 10 at the 8. And just like that, it's going to be goal to go for the Chiefs. First and goal, 3 tight ends on the field. It's a hands-off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll be hammered down in the backfield for a loss of 2. Now the Chiefs go empty on second and goal. Mahomes will spin out left side, and he's going to take off and slide down up near the 5 at the 6. Third and goal. Only a 3-man rush. And Mahomes will go to the end zone. It is broken up by Michael Barr. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. And the Chiefs are going to have to just kick a field goal as Harrison Butker is on. And his kick is blocked. Roman Davis coming through to block it. And Quincy Jones is going to dive on it. And the Texans are going to keep the Chiefs off the board with a great special teams play. Unfortunately, they would do nothing with that possession and end up going 3 and out. So Kansas City back on offense as Mahomes fires over the middle, hitting Tyreek Hill. He's up to the 48. Second and 2. A fake to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A wide open Tyreek Hill over the middle. He's across midfield. Up to the Houston 42. Time winding down in the first quarter. Here's Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the left side. He'll pick up a gain of 2, and that'll bring up 3rd down. They got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce in the slots. As Tyreek Hill makes a catch on the left side. And he'll have a first down with a gain of 10, and that's going to end the first quarter. So Houston leading 7-0 after 1 of this AFC Championship game as Zach Pascal picks up a gain of 2 on second down. 3rd and 8. All day for Mahomes. He'll step up and fire on the move for Kelce, who can't hang on. And that'll bring up 4th down where Butker can come on to kick a field goal. And this time it's not blocked. And he's able to make it a 3-7 Houston lead early in this second quarter. As Willis gets a carry on first down, a gain of 4. They'll get a second carry on 2nd and 6. And break a tackle will be brought down quickly. 7 carries, 26 yards for Willis so far. 3rd and 2, Divine is under some pressure. He'll spin throw it left side for Willis, and he can't make the catch. So another 3 and out for this Houston offense as Kansas City takes over at their own 22. Zach Pascal on the left side. He's got a gain of 9. Tyreek Hill singled up left side on 2nd and 1. Instead, though, it's going to be Clyde Edwards-Helaire on a check down, picking up a first down. Now they'll hand it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll throw off Dwayne Crisp and be brought down with a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Another hands off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's across midfield and has a first down up to the Houston 46. Now an empty look for the Chiefs offense. It's Travis Kelce left side breaking a tackle. He's got a first down and more. Inside the 20, inside the 5, reaching out for the end zone. And they'll say he did not get in. A touchdown-saving tackle by Michael Barr for now. 1st and goal. It's Juan Maxwell, the 3rd string. Running back's got nowhere to go. A nice combination tackle there by John Williams and Javier Blanton. Clyde Edwards-Helaire back in the game on 2nd and goal, but J.J. Watt is going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and goal. It'll be a 3rd straight run for this Chiefs offense, and it's not going to work out. Adam Weiner will stop it for no gain, and the Chiefs are just going to kick a field goal, so a nice goal line stand by this Houston defense. 6-7 in this second quarter. Houston's going to hand it off to Hawkins, and he'll be dropped for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Divine will go deep left side for KJ Hamler, and it's nearly intercepted. 3rd and 11. Houston going empty. Divine running out of time. He'll go over the middle, and it's nearly intercepted. He overshot Jerry Jeudy, and it's another quick 3 and out for the Texans offense as Patrick Mahomes extends out right side, finding Pascal for a first down up to the 42. 2nd and 4 from the 49. It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire brought down, and a gain of just 1. 3rd and 2. They'll run it with Clyde Edwards-Helaire again. He's hammered down by Ross Blacklock as this Houston defense continues to play well in the first half, forcing the Chiefs to punt it away. A fake to Willis on first down. Divine is going to find Devontae Adams, and he's got a first down up to the 41. Just outside the 2-minute warning. It's a read option keeper. Divine's running backwards, though, and he's going to be dropped for a huge loss. A loss of 7. 2nd and 17 at the 2-minute warning. Devine will take a chance down the field, one-on-one for Davante Adams. It is over everybody's head, incomplete. Under center on 3rd and 17. But Devine's going to try to throw it. Does he let it go? It is dropped by Joe Scott. If he would have hung on, that would have been a first down instead. Houston has to punt it away. So Kansas City with a chance to take the lead before the end of the first half. Mahomes is going to go right side, finding Kelsey, and he's got a gain of 6 getting out of bounds. 2nd and 4. A quick throw left side through the hands of Desmond King, incomplete. 3rd and 4. It's another quick throw left side, and King misses that one as Pascal has a first down up to the 41. You don't see Desmond King miss 2 opportunities like that too often, as Kelsey makes a catch and has another gain of 6. 2nd and 3. All day for Mahomes. He'll step up, fire over the middle. A dangerous throw, but he hits Smith, and he's got a first down up to the Houston 32. Just a minute left in the first half. Mahomes will slide left, fire for Tyreek Hill, and it's intercepted by Michael Barr. He's across the 30, near the 40, and brought down by Clyde Edwards-Helaire at the Houston 44. And he'll give a chance to this Houston offense to add to the lead before the end of the first half. 2 timeouts remaining for him. It'll be a screen pass left side for Hawkins, and he's going to get spun out of bounds. A gain of just 3, but at least he stops the clock and saves both those timeouts. 2nd and 7. A deep ball to the end zone for Davante Adams in double coverage. It's over his head, incomplete. 3rd and 7. We're not an extra blocker in the backfield. Devine will fire left side, and it's intercepted by Mike Hughes. He gives it right back to Kansas City, and Hughes will be brought down at the Kansas City 47 with 32 seconds left in the first half. So Kansas City, another chance to take the lead as Mahomes fires right side, hitting Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he's out of bounds at the Houston 46. They are already in Butker's field goal range, but they have a little bit of time left. It'll be a catch for Tyreek Hill, and he's brought down up at the 37 as Kansas City uses another timeout. Later on the drive with 10 seconds left, here is Butker to give the Chiefs the lead, and the kick is good. So we're going to head into halftime with the Chiefs leading the Texans 9-7 in this AFC Championship game. This is going exactly how we all predicted it. A game with the 2 highest scoring offenses in the NFL, and we have a low-scoring defensive struggle. We'll see if it keeps up here in the second half as Mahomes goes right side, and it's intercepted on the first play. That's Xavier Howard. He'll fall down there at the Kansas City 37, where Houston's offense can't take over. 2 backs in the backfield, and it's going to be a sweep for Hawkins on the right side. He's got a gain of 4. They'll stick with this 2-back set on 2nd and 6. Devine looks for Judy, and he's going to drop it. And that's going to make Devine 7 of 19 on the day. On 4th and 6, it's Wazitsky to kick a field goal and give Houston the 10-9 lead early in this third quarter. A flip pass forward to Zach Pascal, and he'll be dropped for a loss of 3. That's Ross Blacklock making the nice play, bringing up 2nd and 13. They got 2 tight ends on that right side, and Mahomes will find one of them. That is Travis Kelce. He's going to be tough to bring down. It's a gain of 8. 3rd and 5. All day for Mahomes. He'll fire down the field one-on-one. Michael Barr there to break it up as he continues to have a great game. I mean, he has that touchdown-saving tackle on Travis Kelce where we were able to get the goal line stand. He's got an interception, a couple of nice pass breakups, as Willis has a gain of 8. 3rd and 2, it's going to be Hawkins. He'll have a first down and be brought down up at the 39. They'll fake it to him here on 1st and 10. And Devine's going to hit Judy, who's able to hang on with a first down up at midfield. So Houston having their best drive in a long time as Devine's going to take off and pick up a yard. But Jeff Whitfield is injured on the play, and he's actually not going to return to this one. So a big loss. And that's going to mean Martin McIntyre is going to have to step up there at right guard as Judy is going to take a flip pass left side and get to the Kansas City 42. A stretch left side for Willis on 3rd and 2, and he'll be stopped in the backfield. He had no blocking, and that's going to bring up 4th and 3. Jimmy Wazinski on to kick a 60-yard field goal and make this a 4-point Texans lead here in the third quarter. Though still a low-scoring defensive struggle as Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be stopped in the backfield by J.J. Watt for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Mahomes facing a blitz, goes over the middle, and it's batted away by Martin Boyce. 3rd and 12. Kansas City going empty. Mahomes downfield. He hits Zach Pascal, and he's got a first down all the way up to the 40. 3:15 to go in the third. All day for Mahomes. He'll finally run out of time, and that's not a fumble. I guess they're just going to call it incomplete. 2nd and 10. Mahomes, a quick throw right side, intercepted by Xavier Howard. The 3rd interception of this game by this Houston Texans defense, and they'll take over at the Kansas City 43. Here's Willis, left side, nowhere to go, and he'll be brought down a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. A read option. Devine will keep it, and at least they'll get positive yardage this time, a gain of a couple. 3rd and 7. Devine is going right side, and it's batted away, incomplete, bringing up 4th down. So Wazitsky on to kick another field goal and make this a 16-9 Texans lead here late in the 3rd quarter. All day for Mahomes on 1st down. He'll find Tyreek Hill, and he's up to the 35. Mahomes 22 of 36 in this one. As he extends out right side on 1st and 10, he'll dump it off to Pascal, who gets a couple of great blocks from Kelsey and is across midfield. Finally brought down at the Houston 41, and that'll give Mahomes over 300 yards passing in this one. And now he's going to fire down the field for Tyreek Hill, who's inside the 10, and he'll be brought down finally at the 4, and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to have it goal to go as we end the 3rd quarter. So 1st and goal to start the 4th. It's a throw to the end zone, caught by Noah Gray, and just like that, we're all tied up in the 4th quarter of this AFC Championship game. We'll see if Houston can get something going on offense, as Devine is out of time on 2nd and 10, getting dropped by Chris Jones, and Fletcher Cox back at the 15. 3rd and 20. They'll stick with this empty set. Devine will fire downfield one-on-one for Adams, and he dots him up. He's got a 1st down all the way up to the 44. A great catch by Adams. A blitz on the way from Kansas City as Devine throws an interception. That's Tyrann Mathieu picking it off, and he'll be brought down at the Houston 49. A bad throw by Dwight Devine. If he would have just put some more air under it, he might have had a touchdown to Joe Scott. So Kansas City all of a sudden with a chance to take the lead in the 4th quarter of this AFC Championship game, as Clyde Edwards-Helaire goes nowhere on 1st down. 2nd and 10. It's Mahomes sliding left side. He'll fire on the move, and it's intercepted. He throws it right to Michael Barr. There's nobody in front of him. This is going to be a pick 6, and just like that, Houston's back out in front with a pick 6. Michael Barr having himself a heck of a game. His 2nd interception of the day makes this a 23-16 lead for the Texans in the 4th quarter. Tyreek Hill picking up a 1st down with a gain of 13. Despite throwing 4 interceptions so far, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they still have a chance to tie us up in the 4th quarter. Their defense has played that well. A loss of 3 on 1st down and an incomplete pass on 2nd and 13 brings up 3rd and 13. And Mahomes will just check this one down with nobody open down the field. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire can't do much with it, so it's a quick 3 and out as the Houston defense keeps playing well. We'll see if Houston can run some clock down. They are just 6-18 away from advancing onto the Super Bowl. Joe Scott left side. He's got a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. It's Willis. He'll break a tackle, but there is a flag on the play as he's brought down. And they're going to call Addison Middleton for holding. So 2nd and 12 back at the 17. Devine under some pressure, nowhere to go. He's got to get rid of that, and he does just in time. 3rd and 12. And they're just going to run a draw, and that's not going to work. So the Texans are going to punt it away and just rely on their defense. We'll see if they can keep it up. But they're probably getting tired. I mean, they've been on the field all day long. As Kansas City takes over at the 39, it's incomplete. Some more great coverage for Michael Barr. 2nd and 10, Mahomes extending out right side. He'll take off, throw off Desmond King, and slides down with a 1st down up at midfield. Kelsey slot left. We are down now to 3:38 in the 4th quarter. Mahomes right side will take off again. He's got a 1st down and more. Brought down by Mills up at the 34. 2 tight ends right side. And it's going to be a pass over the middle. Nearly intercepted there by Micah Hyde. He probably should have had it. 2nd and 10. Mahomes, some quick pressure on him. He'll go right side. It is Smith making the catch and getting a 1st down all the way up to the 19. And the Chiefs are now into the red zone. It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got some space. And he'll be brought down with a gain of 4. A little over 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Mahomes left side. It's caught by Quentin Andrews. He's near the 1st down. 3rd and 2 at the 2-minute warning. Mahomes to the end zone. Caught by Tyreek Hill. And we're all tied up again in the 4th quarter. And late in the 4th quarter of this AFC Championship game, And let's see if Houston can do something on offense. Both teams with all their timeouts, so still plenty of time to go in this one. Nico Collins, he's got a first down and gets out of bounds up at the 37. Nice job saving all the timeouts. They might need them. It's a throw over the middle, and it's caught, but it's fumbled. Oh, lucky for the Texans. Middleton's able to get on it. He can't advance it here as we are under 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, but at least he got on it. 2nd and 9, Divine under some pressure, and he'll get sacked back at the 29 by Frank Clark, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long. They will wind the clock down as far as they can, but it looks like Divine wants to take a chance down the field for Joe Scott in the double coverage, and he can't hang on. It's not going to matter what Lazinski's field goal range is because they're going to have to punt this one away. So Patrick Mahomes, even though he has thrown 4 interceptions, all he has to do is get to the Houston 48 in order to get into Harrison Butker's field goal range. The Chiefs use a quick timeout after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, 16 seconds to go. Mahomes downfield. He hits Pascal, and he's across midfield to the Houston 48. They are in field goal range, but a false start's going to back him up out of it. That is a critical mistake by this Chiefs offensive line. So the Chiefs got to pick up a couple of yards to get to where they want to for Harrison Butker. Mahomes stepping up, and he'll take off and slide down across midfield. The Chiefs use their last timeout, and it's going to come down to a kick from Butker to send the Chiefs to their 3rd straight Super Bowl. Does Harrison Butker have it a little bit out of his range, and he's wide left, but he could have made it. So we're going to be headed to overtime in the AFC Championship game. 4 quarters is not enough. Here's the coin toss, and it looks like the Chiefs have won it, so they will have possession to begin overtime. Remember, if they score a touchdown, they win. A field goal, and the Texans will get a chance of their own on offense as Mahomes extends out right side, and he's going to power ahead for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. It's a handoff to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he runs right into Ross Blacklock, and it's going to be stopped in the backfield. A great play by him. 3rd and 7. They go empty. They're going to put the game in the hands of Patrick Mahomes. He'll fire on the move downfield. It is incomplete. Intended for Clyde Edwards-Helaire as Roman Davis breaks it up. And the Chiefs are going to have to punt this one away. So Dwight Divine, despite the poor play, all he has to do is get this Houston offense into field goal range. He begins this possession from the 33 of Houston as Jerry Jeudy makes a catch on the left side, but there is a flag on the play, and they're going to call Martin McIntyre for holding. I don't know about that one. 1st and 20 back at the 23. Kansas City sending a blitz. Divine over the middle. It's nearly intercepted by Frank Clark. 2nd and 20. Only a 4-man rush this time. Divine downfield. He finds Adams. He breaks a tackle and has the first down out of bounds up at the 45. So they only a little bit more to go until they get into Jimmy Lazinski's field goal range. Divine right side, a dangerous throw, but it's caught by Joe Scott, and he's going to power ahead up to the Kansas City 30. They are now into field goal range, but they might want to get a little bit closer. 3rd and 8. Quick throw left side. Adams makes the catch, and he's brought down up at the 21. The entire season, the entire franchise on the line. Can Jimmy Lazinski send the Houston Texans to their first ever Super Bowl? The kick is good. The Texans are going to win in overtime in this defensive struggle over the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, 26-23. What another great game in this series. We got to start by talking about the offense in this one. It was horrible. I mean, there's no getting around it. Divine had an abysmal game, under a 50% completion percentage. Our receivers were not getting open. We didn't block well. We didn't run well. We did nothing well in offense. I know Patrick Mahomes had over 400 yards passing, but our defense carried us in this one, and I guess special teams as well. Tyreek Hill, he had 169 receiving yards and a touchdown, but we absolutely shut down Clyde Edwards-Helaire, holding him to just 1.2 yards per carry. J.J. Watt, remember, he chose to sign with us over the Kansas City Chiefs this past offseason, and he had 4 tackles for loss. A great game for him. Xavier Howard, 2 interceptions, one to jumpstart our team in that second half. Michael Barr, 2 great picks, a bunch of pass deflections, a key tackle that saved a touchdown when Kelsey could have got in there. Jimmy Lazinski, perfect on field goals with a long of 60, making the game winner there in overtime. Roman Davis with that pass breakup in overtime, blocking the field goal, which would have won the Chiefs the game in regulation. I mean, just a lot of great performances in this one. We did accomplish our goal of stopping the Chiefs win streak, which is great because we're not only advancing to the Super Bowl, but we also get to keep the boost we had in the AFC Championship game for it. Everybody on the team getting plus 10 break tackle, play break, and tackle for that game, and we also get 2,500 experience for the entire team. So a ton of upgrades to go through. Let's start here with Philbin. We'll go strong arm, and the backup quarterback gets some to his medium accuracy. Martin McIntyre had to step up in the AFC Championship game. Hopefully he does not have to play in the Super Bowl, but just in case, he gets a good boost to his power blocking ratings. Addison Middleton, our starting center. Let's go pass protector, and hope to get that pass blocking up as high as it can go. He gets some pass block finesse. Jeff Whitfield, the good news for him is that the injury was not serious, so he will be able to play in the Super Bowl and start for us there at right guard. Martin Slauson, another one of our backup interior offensive linemen. We'll just go power, and it looks like he's going to get a boost to a couple of things here, including some run block. Jacob Mitchell, our young backup right tackle. Let's just go pass protector in case he, for some reason, has to get on the field, and he gets some pass block power. AJ Hamler, our starting slot receiver. I think we should go slot to work on some of the underneath stuff, and he gets some short route running and some catching. Joe Scott, I think we should go vertical threat. You seem to get some of the best upgrades from these, and yeah, he's going to get almost everything boosted up there. Dalton Kitchen, why not do the same thing? It worked out so well for Joe Scott, and it looks like it's also going to work out really well for Dalton Kitchen there. JJ Watt onto the defensive side of the ball. I'm glad that he chose to sign with us over top of the Chiefs, not only because he's a former Texan, but because he had a pretty good season for us when he was healthy. One of his backups, Charles O'Menihue, let's go power rusher. Work on those power rushing skills, and he'll get to the power moves. While we get through the rest of these upgrades, I wanted to remind everybody that next episode is going to be the last episode of this series, regardless of winning or losing the Super Bowl. I mean, I already announced it before the postseason run that if we lost right away, it was going to be the end of the series, but we were lucky enough to win those two very close games and move on to the Super Bowl. So we get one last episode in this franchise as Ezekiel Mills gets maybe the best upgrade we have gotten in this entire series. That's great. But I wanted to ask all of you if you had any suggestions or ideas for teams to use in our Madden 23 franchise that we will be doing. I have a list of teams that I'm thinking about using, but I wanted to hear your guys' feedback of the people, especially of the people who have watched this series all the way through. I mean, what are we, 80 parts in? Kind of hard to believe. A nice upgrade for Chase Young on to John Williams. He will not get as good of a boost as Chase Young did. Another thing you guys should do is tell me down below who you think the MVP was of the AFC Championship game. If it was me voting, I would say Roman Davis or Michael Barr. I mean, it has to be one of those two. They made the most critical key plays in the game. But let me know down below what you think of that and who you think we should use for our Madden 23 franchise. I am leaning mostly towards NFC teams, but I'm not opposed to doing an AFC team. As we get to the last upgrade here for John Booth, and he's actually hit 1-2 everything. Besides John Medlock winning Coach of the Year, we actually did win another award. It was Jedrick Wills Jr. winning the Best Offensive Lineman Award in the AFC, his first year here in Houston. Now it's time to find out who we're going to play in the Super Bowl, and we're going to be matched up with the Minnesota Vikings, my favorite team in real life. They defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 21-7 in the NFC Championship game to advance on. Kind of a weird matchup, did not expect to play them in the Super Bowl. The Vikings have made the Super Bowl a couple of times, but have never won one. So whoever ends up winning the Super Bowl, it's going to be the first in their franchise's history. We began the year by playing the Vikings and Chiefs. We're going to end the year by playing the Chiefs and Vikings. And the Super Bowl is going to take place in Dallas, who the Vikings defeated on their way to the Super Bowl. But yeah, next time it's going to be the end of the franchise, the end of the series. We'll see if we can end it on a bang. I want to thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.